Team of the season is here, and in this video I'm going to show you everything that you need to know ahead of the biggest promo of the year. And this starts with Team of the Season warm-up kicking off on the 18th of April. You're going to have a week full of SBCs, objectives, evolutions, all prepping you ready for Team of the Season and opportunities to earn packs. There won't be any new players in packs, however there will be a whole host of re-released items, some of which are worth multi-million coins. So this is what you have got to look forward to whilst you are earning your packs ready for the launch of Team of the Season. We've also had the launch of the voting for the Premier League Team of the Season, so if you want to give yourself the opportunity of getting a card for example Team of the Season Mo Salah getting in the squad, make sure you put your vote in. The link will be down in the description of this video. You get one vote per account. And this is what will determine the Premier League Team of the Season. We will have voting for other leagues as well, but not all of them. Some of these Team of the Seasons are going to be costing millions and millions of coins. So if you want to go and buy yourself some, then use my code down below. We are sponsored by FIFA Coin. You can go on over there for ridiculously cheap and easy to get onto your account coins. The whole process is detailed on the website. You can use my code BIRD at checkout for a discount on those coins, and you will also be entered into a competition to win yourself 3 million bonus coins or an R9 for your account. And speaking of those other leagues, this is the full Team of the Season schedule and timeline. So they are completely mixing things up this year. Instead of having a live Team of the Season or community Team of the Season to kick things off, we are going with Ligue 1 on the 25th of April. That is also going to be alongside the corresponding Women's League, which happens with every major league in D1 Arkema. And then we are also having secondary leagues coming out on the same day as the main ones. This year, they are returning to what they've done in the past. We have got Eredivisie. In the past, you either had secondary leagues on different days, like Sundays. Last year, we had mixed Team of the Seasons. This year, you have got your main league, your main women's league, and a secondary league. So, as we move into May, the 2nd of May is one of the biggest days of the calendar because we have got the Premier League Team of the Season coming out, which also means we are getting the WSL alongside it, the corresponding Women's League, and the EFL combined. So this is a combination of the Championship, League 1, and League 2. You will have a mixture of cards from all of these. It is also worth noting before we continue, each one of these leagues will have multiple players that are coming out as SBCs and objectives. A lot of these players will be players that just missed out, and they may have a Team of the Season moments card for something memorable that they did during the year, but maybe they didn't quite do enough to get a full Team of the Season card. An example may be a player that had 4 goal involvements in one game, but they've only had 10 all season, and so therefore that one match was incredible. They get a boosted card, but it doesn't go to the level of a full Team of the Season. You will see those alongside flashback players and normal Team of the Season cards that will be coming out as SBCs this year as well. We move on to the 9th of May, and this is where you're going to see the Bundesliga joining with the Frauen Bundesliga, the Google Pixel League, and the secondary league alongside the Germans are going to be the Super League. This is the Turkish league, which is an interesting one. On the 16th of May, we've got a bit of a range here. So we've got Serie A, but because there is only 1 or 2 teams from the Calcio A Femenil, we are getting the NWSL, which has some fantastic cards. The likes of Wilson are going to be in there. It's going to be incredible. And also the rest of Europe. I don't believe that we've actually seen this one before. So this is going to be intriguing to see what gets in there. You assume that it is players from any other European leagues that are not within all of these others. So that will be interesting. As we move forward, we go to the 23rd of May. This is where you're getting La Liga as well as Liga F, all of the Spanish leagues, and they are going alongside their bordering country, Liga NOS, the Portuguese league. We move on to the final main leagues, and on the 30th of May, the Saudi League is classed as a main league this year. I guess because there's just so many players that have moved over there. So it is getting its own dedicated TOTS alongside the MLS and alongside rest of the world. So you may get players from random countries and leagues that barely get any cards throughout the year, but all of a sudden, bang, incredible 93 rated rest of the world team of the season. And then you have the ultimate team of the season coming out on the 6th of June. For those of you that don't know how this works, this is pretty much a best of the best. So you will have players coming in from La Liga, Liga F, the Saudi League, Prem, Bundesliga, Serie A, Salah, Mbappe, Harry Kane, for example, could be 3 of the forwards that you see in Ultimate Team of the Season. It is the biggest and best cards released for one final week. Because, for example, La Liga, this is the only week that you can get La Liga cards. So, until Ultimate Team of the Season, that is your only opportunity. You have 1 week for each of these big leagues. Just like we did for FUT Birthday, we will be getting some retro evolutions for card designs that we've had over the past few years. So these are a couple of the leaked Team of the Season retro evolutions that we are going to get, most likely going to be paid as they have been earlier on this year. How are you going to earn some of these cards though? Well, a lot of people will be going through FUT Champs, and this is how the rewards are going to work. If you get in the top ranks, you're going to get an Ultimate Team of the Season pack, which contains 11 Team of the Seasons. In the past, they have done it so that this can span across the main leagues, or it can include the secondary leagues. You would assume this year that it's going to be an 11 Team of the Season from the 2 main leagues. So, Premier League and WSL. So you've got a chance of hitting the big Prem card, the big WSL cards, but maybe not the EFL ones. We are waiting on a full confirmation for that one, but that is how it's worked in the past. If you get a rank that gets you an Elite Team of the Season pack, then this will give you 5 Team of the Seasons in one. And if you get a Premium Team of the Season pack, a bit like a lot of the Team of the Week ones this year, you are getting 3 blue cards in that pack. And there is one other major thing that is coming throughout Team of the Season this year. So we all know we're going to be getting a massive range of evolutions, a range of objective players. You are potentially going to get 2 objectives each week for a Team of the Season. Same with SBCs, you're going to get them maybe every other day. There's going to be loads of packs, stuff in the store, big rewards. They're going to get revamped in squad battles and rivals as well. However, the last big change is to the season progress. So the season, the new one, starts the day before Team of the Season kicks off. However, this is the introduction of something that was leaked to come before this game even released. For this Season 6 Team of the Season, there is going to be a premium/paid version of the Season Pass. So instead of just having your levels 1 through 30 or 40, there are going to be 2 tiers to this one. Here is a mock-up image of what it may look like. So if you have the base pass, then at level 11 in this example, you would get a Nunez card, whereas if you have the premium or paid pass, you'll be getting something like this Haaland. So we've seen this in many other games, and it is just a constant in video games nowadays. If you play the likes of Fortnite or COD, etc., there are benefits to having the paid pass. This is really interesting, though, to see how they sort of balance things, because we don't know how much this is going to cost. We will be finding that out the day before Team of the Season starts. And we also don't know exactly what's going to be in it just yet. I will do more videos talking about that when it is released. And what is the disparity between the free or base version of the season progress and the paid or premium or deluxe version? And also, how much is it going to cost? Because if you're getting bonus amazing players, a lot of people are going to be tempted to buy it. If it is just slightly better packs, or maybe you get more Evos, more coins, stuff like that, it's going to be interesting to see whether people decide, you know what, this is definitely worth it, compared to maybe I can justify it. So that is pretty much everything that you need to know for Team of the Season in FC25. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and myself or somebody else will happily try and help you out. If you are new to the game this year, Team of the Season is massive, and it encompasses, as you can see, nearly 2 months of content. So there is a lot to get through when it comes to TOTS. If you have not been playing the game as much, this is the thing that is going to draw you back in. The rewards are way better. All of the SBCs, Evos, objectives are just on another level. And if you feel like your team is languishing behind a little bit, don't you worry, because as soon as Team of the Season rolls around, you can catch up very, very quickly. And if you do want to make the most of it, then this is where you're going to be able to play all the different game modes and utilize those rewards that you get from it. So Team of the Season is right around the corner. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll be seeing you live for Team of the Season warm-up later today. Goodbye.